Hi, good evening, everyone. And thank you for joining in the Best Version of You meetup. Best Version of You, the 31 days WhatsApp program that you have joined is actually a book. It's my book. I have authored a book and it is called as the 31 Days to the Best Version of You. And it should soon release today. This is, I would say, my 10th Best Version of You WhatsApp program. I have impacted more than 700 people with this WhatsApp program. I started this program last year in 2019, December. And I remember it was the 1st of December. I was on the treadmill exercising and I saw this ad on YouTube, which said that this is the last month of the year. And how do you plan to make it the most impactful and the most memorable one? And I realized, okay, we have some people joining. I will just disable the meeting room. All right, hi, welcome, because your sign-in says level 1 Kandevi, so I really don't know what your name is. Anyways, welcome, Disha. Hi, Disha, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to the session. And I realized that, even in 1 month, we can make a difference. I just realized that what are some of the goals that I have not completed? What are some of the things I can do? And I realized that 31 days is more than enough to make the entire the 2019 year the best year of your life. And that's how, just believe me, randomly, I started this WhatsApp program. I sent a link to few people. I have already been to the coaching industry for the last 15 years and with a good brand image and, um, known name. A lot of people joined out of goodwill and I'm glad. And the first group I remember, we were 60 of us and we began the program. And every day I started posting a self-development activity which eventually turned into a successful program. And that's how I've been doing this as a free program that I did in Jan 2020, Feb, and this time it's October 2020 and we are still doing the best version of you. And now we are almost approaching the end of the year and I thought, why not convert this into a book with more tools and more information and sort of concretize things and ideas that can help you towards your self-development. So all the self-development activities are highly scientific. They are proven. In my book, after every activity, I have given the scientific reason of how it works on your behavior, how it works on your mind, and that's why these activities is something that I request all of you to do on a daily basis. So very quickly, I will share with you a little PowerPoint presentation that I've prepared for you today. And let's quickly get started. And there we go. All right, cool. So that's 31 days to the best version of you program. I'm going to begin by telling you about a little about myself. I'll introduce you to the purpose of the best version of you, and we will recap day 1, day 3, and some other things we will discuss about. So I'm the founder of Visioneering Life and a co-founder at Prescient Strategist. Visioneering Life is into corporate training and Prescient Strategist is a business consulting firm and specializing in the real estate industry. I am a certified NLP practitioner. I've been practicing NLP for the last 8 years, and I have been a mentor at various forums. I've been a keynote speaker at various forums. I'm a certified life coach. I'm a certified life coach. I'm a certified emotional intelligence coach. When it comes to my qualification, I think I'm someone who really loves to learn. So I'm equipped with a lot of certifications that help me in enhancing my coaching and training practice. So I have more than I think close to 16 years of work experience, began my career as a trainer, and that's how I evolved to be a coach today. I'm also amongst India's first image consultants, and I'm happy that to pioneer the image consulting industry in India. I have trained more than 600 image consultants span India through the Image Consulting Business Institute, from where I learned image consulting. So I don't do image consulting anymore. It's a very small part of the coaching practice that I do. I evolved over the last 3 years to be a motivational speaker, uh, and do breakthrough activities and help people come out of their fear. So I'm again amongst the few trainers in India who conducts the fire walk workshop. We make people walk on burning coals of fire, and believe me, how much I'm missing these workshops, because ultimately, the energy and the inspiration you get in a face-to-face workshop is another level. And I'm hoping that these tough times end very soon, and that we all are able to be out in the open air in groups and learning from each other. So these are some of the companies that I've worked with in my 16 years of career. I've worked with more than 200 corporates, some of the very leading corporates I've been proud to be associated with. And not just that, even in the lockdown, I'm fortunate to have conducted training for more than 5,000 people. In fact, thanks to Zoom, that because of Zoom, I could actually reach out to maximum people. And that's my book, The 31 Days to the Best Version of You. So what is best version of you and why it is so dear to me? Best version of you is not a program. It's not a money-making thing for me. As you see, the program is free. And as you hang on till day 31, you will realize how much immense value you'll be getting throughout the 31 days. 31 days is my journey. It has been my journey as you can see in the pictures, the way I was 10 to 12 years ago, and how I groomed myself to be what I am today. And this transition has not just been physical, my dear friends. It has been so much to do with my mindset, so much to do with my emotions, so much to do with the habits and things that I have learned. And I realized that if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I decided to put this in a book and make it as simple as possible into simple daily activities people can start following without putting in much time, without putting in much effort, and yet evolve and become the best version of you. Because I totally believe that everyone, all of you over here are determined and destined to be the best version of you and achieve the highest potential in your life. The best version of you is a very carefully, very scientifically designed program. I'm a research person. If I am putting up one activity, my dear friend, believe me, I have read at least 5 to 6 books about the topic. I will have gone through n number of data available on the internet, and that's how the activity comes to you in a simple format. So the activity is designed to affect you on 3 levels, and I call it the 3R approach. One is to rewire your mental self, rewire and reconnect with your emotions, and reinvent. Do something in action. So the activities are actions, are little actions that you can do every day. Because here's the thing, you'll watch a motivational video or you'll read a book. It might just impact you, on a mental level or emotional level. It will make you feel good for some time. But see, unless and until you do something in action, it's not going to bring about a change in your life. Okay, I totally believe that success calls for action and massive goals call for massive action. So it's very important that you rewire yourself at all these levels. Change your mindset, connect deeper to your emotions, because our emotions are our biggest motivators. Ask yourself, how will I feel when I become the best version of myself? And then reinvent. Go ahead, do the action, and that's the 3R approach. A lot of my inspiration for the 31 days to the best version of you also comes from this amazing book I read, Atomic Habits by James Clear. And I would encourage all of you to read this book. What I like about this book is that it is so simple, it is so easy. It doesn't talk of big things, it talks of small things. And I totally believe that for a lay person, for someone who's maybe been in a state of inertia for a very long time, to begin, this approach is something that really works. Just getting 1% better every day, just getting 1% better every day. All you have to do is choose a goal and work on it only 1% every day. And I'm sure each and every person of us can do it. And that is something that really inspired me. And I was like, okay, come on, let's do the 31 days to the best version of you. Let's come up with very, very simple activities. Nothing out of the box, Nothing too complicated, simple activities that people can do by investing simply 5 to 10 minutes of your time. So here's the thing, my dear friend, I'm going to hold your hand for the next 31 days. And you know what? This program is much better than what I did last month. It's much better than what I did last year, because every time this program is evolving. I see that a lot of you, a lot of the participants have been very consistent by joining the program again and again. So they are the ones who've been with me from the month of December 2019, and they keep on joining this program. Because again, see, there is no end to becoming the best version of you. It is like your first step vision. This is who I want to become. And then there's always a next level. There's always a better version. There's always the next level. Are you getting it? So life is about constant self development, constant evolution, and constantly seeking to be better and better every day. So the best version of you is not like the ultimate destination, but yes, it's like a benchmark. This is who I can become. And then what next? How can I get better? How can I do new things? How can I have bigger goals? And it's just about pushing yourself out of the comfort zone and going ahead, going ahead, going ahead. So I'm going to hold your hand for the next 31 days, but there are certain things I want you to follow for the next 31 days. Number one, you got to maintain a diary. For the next 31 days, please maintain a diary or a notebook or a journal. I request you, believe me, you will experience life changing. My book has an entire chapter on journaling and how it affects to rewire your brain, help you change your habits, and manifest your goals. It works at a scientific level, it works at a spiritual level. It is very powerful. So maintain a book for the next 31 days. Document your journey, document the activities that I'm giving you. Not only that, you can write other things in your journal as well. I will be doing a session on journaling. So for the next 31 days, I'll be doing at least 3 to 4 free sessions on topics like habit programming, how you can develop powerful habits. I'll be doing a session on mindfulness, which is, I think, something that is a need of the hour, and how scientifically mindfulness and meditation helps you transform yourself. I'm going to be doing a session on the spiritual laws of manifestation. Believe me, it's a very beautiful concept. When I read about it and I started implementing all the 12 laws, my life transformed. Many a times the media or books just make the law of attraction or one or two concepts very popular, but all of these 12 laws, they work in harmony with each other, and you got to be doing all of it in order to accelerate the process of your manifestation. Other than that, I'm a very intuitive person. If I feel that I should be doing a session on goal setting and time management, I will do that. And I'm going to keep these sessions really very short. So again, today I'm not going to take much of your time. I'm going to make sure that I have these compact knowledge sessions with you, and I will share with you the training calendar for this month very soon, so that you can block your time. It will be at a convenient time where most people can attend. So number one, keep a journal, attend these knowledge sessions, do your activities every day. Now, other than that, I'm going to give you few like a break day in between. Okay. So today we do day one, day two, day three. Tomorrow you will get a day 4 activity, and maybe a day after that will be a break day, so that you can catch up on the last 4 days or the 5 days. Okay. So you take a break day. Let's say you've missed on any of the activities on the break day, do everything that you have missed. Okay. So though the program is 31 days, it generally goes for more than 31 days, and it generally might go into the first week of November as well. Other than that, I will keep sharing with you a lot of resources, a lot of videos and knowledge that I have gained in my career in coaching and counseling. So there we go. That is the thing. So believe me, the change process, the transformation process to the best version of you begins by taking a decision. And I'm so happy. I'd like to acknowledge and applaud you for being in this meetup today. And you have taken the decision. And believe me, once you take a decision, there's no stopping, my dear friend. Don't look back. Just look ahead. Just look ahead. Believe me, the best version of you is like the vision of who you can be. If you aren't motivated by the vision of who you can be, you will be dictated with the memories of your past, with the way you were in your past. Are you getting it? So it's very important to have like a vision, an image in front of your eyes about who you can be and who you are meant to be. Then the number 2 is pursue with belief and determination, with action, consistency. This is very important, my dear friend. The discipline of action, consistency, doing these little things every day is what's going to make a difference. Hence, that Atomic Habit book says just 1% every day. So whatever activities I'll give you every day require you to put aside only 10 to 15 minutes every day. Are you willing to do that, my dear friend? Are you willing to be committed to yourself? See, this is not about you being committed to me. It's a free program. A lot of you I may not even know personally. It's my what should I say? Uh, my effort, my love that I want to extend to everyone, and the tools that I want to share with everyone. But you got to be committed to yourself. And listen to one thing, something amazing that I read in a book. Everything in your outer world is about your relationship with your own self in your inner world. Everything in your outer world is about your relationship with yourself in your inner world. So if you don't stay committed to yourself, my dear friend, don't expect commitment from anyone in your life, huh? Don't expect commitment from your business partner, from your husband, wife, or your children, or your team members. That's rude, but believe me, that's how it is. It all begins with your relationship with your own self. And hence, the 31 days to the best version of you is about yourself, the relationship you have with yourself. Okay, because the best relationship you can ever have is the one with yourself. See, you're talking with your own self most of the time. Yes or no? Most of the time, एक internal talk चालू होता है, एक self talk होता है, and it's with yourself. So strengthen that relationship, and you will see how your outer world transforms. Be the person. Uh, be the person first, and then you will attract exactly the same kind of people in your life. You get that? All right. So it's all about becoming that person, that who you're meant to be. And you are that person, at the very core of you, you are that. It's just, as we grow up in our life, the conditioning, certain experiences, especially this particular COVID-19 time has really been bad for everyone. It gives us experiences, it conditions us, it gives us limiting beliefs. You understand what a limiting belief means? A limiting belief limits you. It keeps you in a box. So it's all about breaking free, breaking out of your comfort zone. Be with me. I'm going to hold your hand. I am more than happy to help you personally. A lot of you have been sending me their activities on my personal chat, and I really appreciate you for that. And for a lot of them, I have given a feedback also about what they should be doing. So go ahead, do that. And with that action consistency, no one can ever stop you from becoming the best, the greatest version of yourself. So, this program is designed very carefully. Day one is the intention. It is like a seed. It is like a seed that you sow, is the intention, the belief, the desire, um, that I can be the best version and I want to be the best version. And then from day 1 to day 7 is all about self-love habits. Okay, because it's very important you learn to love yourself. I know love yourself is a very cliche term nowadays used by many coaches. You'll hear that like in pretty much any self-development course. But then cross your hand, cross your hand. How many times have you really gotten down to maintain a journal and do these things on a daily basis? Okay, so day 1 to day 7 is about self-love habits. So as I will take you through the 7 days, it's all about yourself and self-love habits. And then day 7 to day 14 is a lot about working on your emotions. Emotion means energy in motion. Everything in your life is about energy. People you attract in your life is about your energy. Circumstances you attract in your life is about your energy. Okay, it's very important to work on your emotions and work on becoming an emotionally intelligent person. So here will be little activities which you do on a daily basis that will help you empower your emotions, strengthen your emotions. And then from day 14 to day 31 is about skill development. Abhi ye sab pad to liya. You got to work on your outer self also. You got to be putting things in action. So skill is also something that you'll be working on. It's very carefully designed program. So very quickly, day 1 is designing the best version of you. Now on the group, I shared with you a PDF. Again, cross your heart. How many of you opened the PDF? It's a very simple PDF, my dear friend. If you haven't opened it, I request you open it up tonight. 2 pages. It's only 2 pages. Believe me, I'm a person, I don't believe in giving in lots and lots of data. No one reads that. So it's a very simple 2-page document that I have sent you, and it takes you from who I am to who you want to be. And that leap of faith that you're taking is with me. I'm taking that responsibility. I'm being committed to you. Are you willing to be committed to yourself? So go through that PDF file. So what that PDF file tells you is it tells you about to analyze your current self. What is it that you can change about yourself? What are some of the habits you want to overcome? What are some of the new habits you want to develop? Do you want to be more confident? What are your strengths and weakness? What is it that you want to work on? And for this entire 31 days, just choose one or two things about you that you want to change. Maybe you want to overcome a particular addiction. Maybe there's a particular emotion like anger, or being too fearful, or having too much of self-doubt, or or being too sensitive about what people tell you, and maybe you cry easily. It could be simply overcoming that. Believe me, okay? So identify what that is for you. It's called as current analysis, from where you are now to where you want to be, and that's the best version of you. And then 31 days, do all of these little self-improvement activities which help you become the best version of you. So go through that PDF file. There's a tool that I have shared which is called as SSDD, which means what you got to stop doing, what you want to start doing, what you will do more of, and what you will do less of. Very simple. Decide what your developmental area is. If it is health, then maybe it is stop junk food. I'm just giving an example. Stop junk food. Start could be exercising. Do less could be do less of sugar. Okay, difficult to eliminate sugar completely. There are people who've done that, but maybe you want to start small. You want to do less of sugar and do more of maybe vegetables. Okay, so very simple. Are you get that? It's a tool that gives you immense clarity. It's a tool that gives you immense clarity. So 1, 2, 3, pick up 2 to 3 goals, and for that you fill up the SSDD tool. Likho, take a picture, send it to me on WhatsApp. I'll give you a feedback, how you can better it and what are the actions you can take. Now, another way of analyzing your current self, identifying where you are, is using a tool. Now, this is something I have not shared on the group, and that's the reason I'm encouraging all of you to come for the best version of you meetup, which is now going to happen on every Sunday at 4:30. There'll be a best version of you meetup where I will recap all the 7 days and I will tell you more information about those 7 days. I cannot communicate so much on a WhatsApp chat. Okay. So the SWOT analysis is a very popular and a very effective tool, which is initially used with companies. It's a management tool that helps. You can do a SWOT analysis for Google. You can do a SWOT analysis for, any big companies, and that helps the company analyze where they are currently. Now, this is an amazing tool which is now applied to individuals as well. We realized that this is something you can apply to yourself also. So strengths, weakness, opportunities, threats. If you want to take a picture of this slide, and I'll be sharing a recording of this video on YouTube, and you can, avail of this recording for the ones who have attended today's session. Because you have taken that extra effort to be here, I'm going to share with you a SWOT analysis tool. Okay, I will share a template with you. Send me a hi on my personal chat, okay, with your name, that hi, I attended this session. So strengths is about your internal. I told you inner and outer. 31 days to the best version of you is about inner and outer both. Strengths, weakness is your internal. External is the opportunities and the threat. Like, for example, the current COVID-19 time was a threat to many, but also it was an opportunity to many. Based on whatever business you have, a lot of people saw it as an opportunity also. Are you getting it? So those are the external factors. Okay. That is what the SWOT analysis is about. So right now, the opportunity in front of you is this 31 days free program that's there. Okay, so normally I charge a coaching fee, and for some of you, I'm available on WhatsApp. So please go ahead, message, and I'll be there to help you. So this is how typically a SWOT analysis looks like. Strength is what you are best at. So if I have to give you in a nutshell, strength is what you are best at, what you're really good at. Weakness is about what you want to improve, or maybe eliminate or manage better. Opportunities is what are you best suited for, what's going on in the external environment, what changes are going on in the economic and the technological environment that I can benefit from, that I can squeeze in, I can benefit from. And threat is, if I don't do all of this, this is what it is. If I don't do all of this, if I don't work on myself, if I continue to do what I'm doing right now, what will be the threat? What will be the threat? Internal threat as well as the external threat. Okay, so identify what that is for you, do it, send it to me on personal chat. I will help you to get more clarity. So this is an example where let's say one of this person's strength is well educated, proficient in English, is a team worker. So this is just something I've picked up from the net, an example I got. Now, weakness is not experienced in SEO field. Now, pay attention. Huh? If this is your weakness, then you must really work on it now, because this is, I think, the time where I think people have really realized how important is being tech savvy. So I wasn't very tech savvy. I have learned to be tech savvy, use all of these platforms, use social media effectively. So, digital marketing and taking your business digital online is the in thing. So you really can't afford to not be experienced in all of that. Okay, then procrastination can be one of the big weaknesses many people have. So just write down with an open mind, just write down. Believe me, hardly 10 minutes lagenge ye karne ke liye. Then opportunities. Okay, what are the opportunities around currently? Maybe it's a particular business you want to start, whatever it is. Okay, maybe there's someone who's offering you a partnership, so that could be a current opportunity. So put that as an opportunity, and whatever is the external environment threat right now, put that up. And that's how you get a very clear idea about where you are currently, where you are currently. So that is the day one. Other than that, let me just show you something. There is this website called as, hold on. Okay, everyone can see my screen. Okay, this is a wonderful website where you can take a free aptitude test, find your strengths and weakness. Believe me, it's one of the best tools I have come across, because normally one of the most used strength finders is the Gallup Strength Finder. That's one of the most used one, but it's also a paid strength finder. And this one is, so I'll just copy the link and I'll share it on the chat. This one is free, and believe me, it's really amazing. It gives you a lot of insight into what your strengths are. So feels good to know that, okay, wow, these are my strengths. And it also points out your bottom weakness. Okay, so I've shared the link on the chat for you. So go ahead, use that tool. That is a very useful tool that you can use. And that is the day one. So all of these tools, my dear friend, will help you analyze where you are currently, what are the changes you want to bring about in yourself, and then make an action plan to strengthen your strengths even more, and put them into skills and overcome your weaknesses. Now, coming to day two is about look in the mirror, look deep into your eyes. Okay, deep into your eyes, smile and say to yourself, I love you. And now this is the activity you have to do every day. Wake up in the morning, splash some water on your face, look in the mirror, look deep into your eyes and tell yourself, I love you 6 times. Tell yourself, I love you 6 times. Okay, so for a lot of people who hear this, they find it funny. They find it awkward. And I'm like, why? I mean, what's so awkward? No one is there in the bathroom. Early morning, you have gotten up. You're just looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, I love you. Why can't you just look into your eyes and say, I love you? Okay. And a lot of them find it difficult to do this because they don't experience that much of love for themselves, because most of them, are so self-critical on their own self that, mere mein kya hai? I mean, I don't love myself. I hate myself. In fact, I've come across people who say that. Okay. And at the same time, people who've done this activity have messaged me saying, Kalyani, I cried. I had tears in my eyes when I said to myself, I love you. I do this every day. I'm sending this program to you. I do this every day. Wake up in the morning, I look at myself in my eyes, deep into my eyes, and with lot of love, say to yourself, I love you. See, words have vibration. I love you. Vibration is so high that when you say that to yourself, your day will be awesome. You'll begin your day on a super high energy note. Okay. And love is the most powerful emotion. And if you don't give love to yourself, don't expect it from others also. I told you, it's all about your relationship with yourself. Okay, so self love is very important. Do this activity, dear friends. Say, I love you. Other than that, whenever you see a mirror, go ahead, say, I love you. You know, this reminds me of Jab We Wet movie and how Karina's character was like, she's like so full of love for herself. And, you know, her dialogue that "Main apni favorite" who became so popular. And, you know, literally, that is the kind of self love that you should have for yourself. Okay, because I'm sure you are very unique and I'm sure you have a lot of qualities. And definitely, see, if we are born in human form, we are born with a purpose. And I'm sure you have a purpose. And in some way or the other, you can make an impact on this world. Okay. So, Louise Hay is the most amazing soul who created this concept of mirror work, who popularized this concept of mirror work. Not only that, there is a book she dedicated to mirror work, and it's a very effective and a scientifically proven activity that helps you build your self-esteem. So, you know, when you are creating the best version of yourself, working on self-love is literally like developing deeper roots in yourself, such that you will withstand any obstacle. You know, when the roots are deep, you needn't fear any storm. When the roots are deep, you needn't fear any storm. कुछ भी आने दो, फिर virus आया, ये आया, वो आया. See, if things have been going wrong with you now because of that lockdown, because of that virus, which means पहले से ही कुछ तो foundational problems थे. You know, address them now. Now's the time. Now's the time. Address it now, and strengthen your roots that you can withstand any external challenge in your life. Okay, for that matter, I pray it may not even come your way, because you know you're so internally very strong. So use these links. I have shared with you a guided self-love meditation. So for a lot of you with traumatic childhood memories, or for a lot of you who've taken bad decisions in the past, because of which you really hate yourself, or you constantly keep telling yourself or reminding yourself of the decision, if you have these problems, and for you, highly recommended. It's just a 10-minute guided self-love meditation. Put your headphones on and just listen to it anytime. Highly recommended before you go off to sleep and when you wake up, but anytime during the day, anytime during the day. Every time in the afternoon, I take like a 45 minutes of power nap, and I listen to a meditation when I do that. Randomly, I just put on anyone. So do this, and a very powerful activity. Now, day 3, that is today, again, it's about appreciating yourself. Now, again, cross your heart. How many times do you really truly appreciate yourself for what you have done? Now, this is again a very powerful activity. All you have to do is write 9 of your good qualities. Write of your 9 good qualities. I've also sent you an example of how it should look like. So I am friendly. Now that I am is very important. Okay. Now that I am internalizes all of these qualities. It strengthens these qualities. Many a times people find it difficult doing this. They write 4, they write 5, and they are like, ma'am, I don't know what else should I write about myself. And I tell them, dig deeper, dig deeper. There is so much inside you which you should be recognizing for yourself. Okay, so write down all your good qualities. I'm creative, I'm friendly, I'm good at making friends, I'm caring, I am creative, I'm a good learner. Kitna kuch hai. You can write limitless. Okay, but 9 good qualities. Write down. Okay, now self love every day, the mirror work you have to do every day. This, if you can do at least 2 to 3 times a week, it will strengthen your self esteem phenomenally. Okay, so a powerful resource I want to share with you over here is I am affirmations. So all you do is just go to YouTube, just type I am affirmations. Okay, let me show that to you now. Okay, and you will get a lot of powerful affirmations. This is one of my favorites. Like in my house, the day begins with affirmations. There you go. So everyone, you see YouTube. Okay. So I just type I am affirmation. You see, I am affirmations. You will get for confidence. You will get for sleep. anything and everything. Okay, so let's say if you're dealing with confidence issues, then I am affirmations for confidence. And there you go. You will have loads and loads of I am affirmations. I listen to Bob Baker. I listen to Louise Hay. There is something called as Fearless, a YouTube channel called as Fearless Motivation. That is what I listen to quite often. Yeah, this one is also my favorite. I'll be sharing with you very soon. So all of this begins with I am, and believe me, they really infuse your day with so much positivity, so much energy. I like to listen to I am affirmations. You will get I am affirmations for wealth also. So let's say if you see you have a lot of challenges with money and you want to change your wealth belief system, then you can even do I am abundance affirmations. A lot of them available, a lot of them. I totally believe that technology is a double-edged sword, and you should really know how to utilize your phone smartly and utilize YouTube smartly. And there's loads of stuff available out there. So do that IMF affirmations. And remember, you see that picture over there of watering the plant. That's exactly how you got to water your self-esteem for your roots to go deeper. What you appreciate appreciates. See, check the meaning of the word appreciate. What does appreciate mean? Appreciate means increase. Okay, increase. Appreciate means increase. Huh? Depreciate is what? Decrease. Correct. Simple things. I know we all know, but bolna padta hai. Okay, because we forget. So what you appreciate inside you, what you appreciate inside you will appreciate. With me, everybody. If you appreciate the caring person inside you, if you appreciate the learner inside you, if you appreciate the person who is a giver inside you, that will appreciate. That good quality of you will appreciate. Okay. Maybe you don't feel as confident, but simply by writing, I am confident, will increase, will appreciate the level of confidence in yourself. Believe me, a lot of people think I am phenomenally confident. Yes, I am confident, but then confidence is something I would anytime want more of. I would anytime want to take my skills to the next level. So even I regularly write that I am confident so that that skill inside me appreciates. You get that, everybody? So what you appreciate, appreciate. So please appreciate yourself. Give yourself wholehearted appreciation and wholehearted self-love. So that was the recap from day 1 to day 3. Tomorrow is day 4. Day 4 is about breathing. That is again one of the most important self-love activities that you can develop for yourself, because breathing is something we do 23,000 times a day, but we are not conscious of our breathing and we are doing default breathing. So I will be sharing the activity for breathing tomorrow, and I will also be sharing few links of breathing exercises that you can do on a daily basis. And believe me, doing breath work can really change your life. Whatever emotions you experience are corresponding to a certain breath pattern that you have, and if you change that, you can change your emotions as well. Very, very powerful. You can live without water, you can live without food, you can't live without breathing. And so don't take it so much for granted. So that's one of the self-love habit that you can develop, is simply by start breathing optimally. Okay, so I'll share that activity with you tomorrow. So thank you very much, and looking forward. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. And you saw these activities, how much time does it take? Hardly any time. The first day activity may take a little time, like about 10 to 15 minutes. Doing the SWOT might take a little bit of time. Other than that, the day 2, day 3 activity is something that's going to not even take 5 minutes. Okay. Tomorrow, breathing also, it's a breathing exercise. So any exercise form you are currently doing, just club that up with your existing exercise regime, or simply you can do breath work pretty much anytime. Actually, you can just do it during lunch, in the evening, just 10 minutes of powerful breathing exercises. You can put it in your daily routine anytime. So great, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you for being on this program. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
Yeah, Kalyani. So
Yes, Dinesh.
I have something. So it was quite power packed. A lot of things you covered, full
Thank
of
you. I know
energy
how
and
much I
stuff.
spoke so fast.
Yeah, it was really too much for me, person like me, but yes, everything
Watch
was,
the video once again. I don't know. I just get in this, I don't know. We call it the flow state.
yeah,
I just go, I have this peak performance flow
yes.
state and I
So
just
you
forget.
were full of energy, huh? Something, how do you get that energy from? That is my question.
Because I truly believe in this concept. It has helped me and it has helped many people. And I want more and more people to be the best version of you. And that's why I say it from each and every cell of my body, Dinesh. It just comes out of, I don't know, I just feel that people should do this. Okay, so it
Right.
just comes from there. Yeah, tell me.
So basically, I did buy that book, Atomic Habits, but I
Uh-huh.
read half of it. So that is something which I need to learn. I keep my tasks unfinished. But one thing I can understand, holding my hand, what I recently got, I used to not do that full push-ups. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
my coach, he started with me. So from day 1 to day 10, I could manage to do that
Uh-huh.
on day 10.
Uh-huh.
So that was 1% improvement every day.
Wow, that's great.
So I
Very good.
really got present.
Yeah.
See, what is possible is to make a start and a consistent start.
It's amazing. It's amazing.